Hi, one Mr. Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner, and this is the MLB Odds Couple show for Friday, August 19th. Let's throw up the record. Mike Brenner, I had a loser yesterday, so I fell back into the abyss, but I'm still on the cusp. The abyss is always there. You had another nice winner. You're down into the 20s now.
Yeah. Well, I'm just pecking away.
You're just pecking away. You're just pecking away.
And also, last night I tweeted out a Giants run line winner. I cashed a ticket because yesterday was my first losing ticket on the Detroit Tigers. I had them on the run line pistol. They covered the money line, but not the run line. So last night, never chasing. I started doing some research in the late afternoon. Saw some money movements going that way. I went up to the casino and cashed a big ticket last night with the Giants, and also tweeted out the Atlanta Falcons. So I'm feeling good. I'm picking up steam, buddy.
All right. Well, you certainly had a very, very productive, incredibly productive August. Now we got a full card here. Let's see. You did 4 picks on the overnight.
Sure did.
First one, let's just go down those right now. The first one, what did you take? You took St. Louis on the run line.
Yep, got a minus 110 with Wainwright. Absolutely. Yeah. I like it. They're playing against Philadelphia. Is it Morgan on the mound?
Yes, Morgan.
I think he's hittable, you know, and I think Card's got to put it together, Pistol Pete. Yeah. Run line, minus 110.
St. Louis has been absolute money on the road, and Wainwright is very reliable. Yep. Morgan was good in the minors, but in the majors he's had some trouble. Then, what else did you take? You took, we both took Texas. You took Texas on the run line. I took them at -1. You're going to stick with that?
I sure am. Plus 135 Hamels, right? I just don't see. I think that this thing's, unless they know something we don't know, Pistol Pete. But I'm going with it. I'm taking it.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I took Texas -1. I am going to pull it.
No, you're pulling it. Why? I got to ask you.
Because Tampa Bay has been, because I'm not necessarily against it, but I need to look into it more. Tampa Bay has definitely been explosive offensively. Tampa Bay can also be a little bit of the Tropicana can be a little bit of a tricky park when big offensive teams go there.
I'm going to pull it, Pistol Pete said.
So I'm pulling it. I'm going to take Tampa Bay +1.
Damn!
Might be a small. Yep, that's what you can do. So -1 turned out to be at -105. So the +1 line will be around there at +105 or so. I'll work it out. I might take a small loss.
When did that epiphany hit you, Pistol Pete?
Oh no, I researched the game last night, and I realized that I need to do some more research into it before I took it.
I love your style.
Then another one you took was the Cubs at -150. It's almost exactly identical right now. Do you want to keep that one?
Why not? Here's a team I thought, okay, and it is a little dangerous at Coors and all that, but I don't know. I just think this team's focused. Can anybody slow them down, Pistol Pete? Money line was -150. I think it was, what's it now?
Still -150.
Wow.
So it hasn't moved up or down, which is not a bad sign.
No, not at all. I'm taking it. Kendricks has been unhittable the last 3 games. Yes. Unhittable. So I'm all over it.
More than the last 3 games. He's been unhittable. Actually, the whole season he's been under the radar very well. Then, nice job here. You took Washington on the money line -133.
Like Rourke.
Right now, the best line we give you would be -146. So you got to beat the move on that one big time. That's what you like to see when you take overnight lines, Mike Brenner.
Absolutely.
You could hedge out at a profit here, but I'm assuming you're going to stick with it.
I'm going to stick with it, Pistol Pete. I'm sticking with all 4 of them. I felt it yesterday, and I still feel it today. It might all go south, but sometimes when you get in that zone, things just kind of click, and that's when the bounces go your way. Like last night, getting a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th. Buster Posey. Nice. Way to go, Buster. Cash that ticket.
So those are Mike Brenner's 4 picks that he took on the overnights, and I also took the Yankees -1 up -105, wound up turning up, and that one I'm going to keep. That one I'm liking.
Who's on the map?
It's Weaver against Tanaka.
Okay.
So
wow, Weaver could get pounded.
Yeah, it's basically a fade of Weaver. The Yanks team total over is 4.5, which is something I'm thinking about. But I am going to stick with that one. Yanks -105. All right. So far I got 1 pick here. You got 4 picks, and there's a bunch of others that I am liking though on the overnights. I'm not exactly
pull out of your bag of tricks today, Pistol Pete.
Are you just going to stick with those 4? Or is there anything you're going to add to it?
I'm going to see what happens here.
Okay, let's see. Let's look down. Let's really. What am I looking? Oh, that's right. Houston and Baltimore. Now, I took the over on the overnight. I got 9, which is nice. And right now, 9 is available at the Greek -130. I will take that. I got 9 -118 on my bet at Heritage, which is
somebody's offense finally found their footing again last night.
And McHugh is somewhat vulnerable. Miley is a little bit more vulnerable than that. And both these teams I'm hoping that both of them. I think we were talking about how Baltimore's bats are at some point likely to wake up in a big way, and maybe we might be seeing the start of that right here. If so, this might be a train to jump on right now. And I'm going to jump on it.
They might be something you want to jump on this weekend.
Houston, Baltimore, over 9 at -130. And you know what I'm also going to do? This is a little bit. I'm thinking about the first half over 5, which would be -127. I'll think about that.
Don't think about it too long. You're going to get back into that again.
Let me just think about it. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, over 5 minus. Sure, over 5 -127.
All right,
fine, I'll do it on the first half.
I like that.
Then moving on down to a similar situation, 2 vulnerable starters with some lineups that can take advantage is Toronto and Cleveland, Liriano and Bauer. What do you think about that one?
So bad on Toronto.
Yeah, I don't know. Although Donaldson might be out though.
I know that's what I heard. He might be out, and there's a little bit banged up. Cleveland, they're starting to do a little bit better on the bags. They're stealing bases again. They're doing that basic baseball that's winning games. I'm staying off it, Pistol.
You know what? This one I will also take on the first half over. I'm not going to take the full game, mostly because 9 isn't available. I will take first 5 innings over 5 minus 130.
Liriano's having trouble settling in there.
Yeah, he's vulnerable. Both these guys are hittable, so I'll take first 5 innings over 5 minus 130. Then let's see, what else? The Dodgers, they've been hot. You want to take them?
Well, look, last night they collapsed, though, Pete. Collapsed last night against the Phillies. Let them crawl back.
Right, but their bats have definitely been getting it done. Then Boston and Detroit, big pitching matchup here. Porcello and Fulmer. We did a video recently on the most profitable pitchers in baseball. Both Porcello and Fulmer are, I think, top 5.
They're right in there. I think
they're both top 5 or something like that. Now they're going against each other. Do you have anything to say about that one, Mike Brenner?
Well, Porcello, when he goes back there, he used to play there.
Yes.
So always he wants to beat him. Yeah. That's too tight. That's one of those games I want to kick back, pop a cold one, because I'm going to be at the beach. I want to enjoy it as a fan.
Right.
But for real.
Tempting to take the first half under at 4.5.
Say tempting to go to the beach. You want to go to the beach with us? I'm dead serious. You want to go? We got a free room up there in
I got a free room at my house with a free bed and everything.
Pete, you need a break, baby.
Then another thing I'm thinking about is Washington and Atlanta first 5 innings under, because Tehran is back from the DL. His rehab start was excellent, so no reason to expect. And Rourke is rock solid always. So I'm thinking about the first 5 innings under, but it's 4, so I'm gonna wait a little bit there.
Totals Loshak.
Yeah. Here's another one. This does count as the big balls play of the day. You ready?
Are you gonna pull the trigger on it?
I don't know. I'm moving on. No, I'm moving on. Yeah, big balls play of the day here is gonna be for me. Where is it? Okay.
Where is it?
Yeah, Minnesota and KC under 9.5 minus 118 at Heritage.
Who's pitching to make that the okay?
Well, because Berrios, big arm, nice prospect, but he's not been getting done in the majors. He has been working.
Sloppy.
Right, been working with the pitching coach so recently, so we might see an advancement here. And then Volquez on the other side can get hit, although at home he can be a little bit better.
I read a report on him yesterday. He is, they say physically he's healthier than he's been in years.
Who?
Volquez.
Really?
Yeah, he's zoned in. They said he is really, really ready for the run here.
All right, so I'm going to take it. It's a big balls play considering how both of them have done.
Pull the trigger, Pistol.
Yes, absolutely. Under 9.5 at minus 118 at Heritage. And here we go, another one. You ready, Mike Brenner? I don't know if this is a big balls play, but this is a nice one. Cubs, Colorado. You ready? Cubs, Colorado, under 11 minus 120.
I like that.
Cubs, Colorado, under. 2 nice arms. I think that, obviously.
Dingus Anderson, he's no slouch.
Oh, he's good, yeah.
He is no slouch.
And he's also coming off a start where he was ejected, so he might be back
he's
nice
got
here.
a little fire. Yeah.
2 big offenses here, so we can understand why the total is where it is. But I'm going to take under 11 minus 120, and let me see what the first 5.
Damn near took a swing at an umpire the other night when he got ejected.
And you know what else I'm going to do? First 5 innings under 6 at minus 115 on that one.
You need roller skates to keep up with Pistol Pete.
And then the other one, I'm going to take one final one here, which I'm thinking about.
There's no such thing for you, Pete. Yeah. One final one.
Yankees and Angels over 8. I took it on the overnight. I could have 8 over 8 minus 123 right now at Pinnacle. The only question there is that the Angels don't have aside from Trout, of course, they don't have a big lineup, and Tanaka can be lights out when he's on.
Yeah, and if you do your research the last 2 years on Pujols, this is when he starts diving this time of the year, buddy. For real, his offensive production goes way down.
Yeah, let me think about this for a second.
I don't think about it too long, Pistol Pete, because you're not going to pull the trigger.
You know what I'm going to do? Instead, I'm going to take the Yankees on the first 5 innings. Yankees on the first 5 innings, which will be...
I hope you all can keep up with this, because I know I can't, and I know my producer, Dennis, he's already through in this
Yankees on the first 5 innings, which I will take the Pinnacle opener, which doesn't appear to be up yet, but I will take that one. All right, is there anything else you want to add, Mike Brenner?
No, I'm sticking with what I got,
You're going to stick with yours. All right. Here's what we do. Why don't you do 1 or 2 nice plugs? Let me just review everything, and let me see if I want to add anything.
I sure will. Hey, guys, this is most important, honestly. Sportsbook Review Guide just had a follower that told me, hey, thank you for bringing it up and repeating it. He didn't know the importance until he looked into it. He opened up a couple books and said he now sees the value, and Pistol Pete's the one that really, really drives that. So with that being said, guys, tell your friends, all right? Have them sign up here. Make sure you know who you're playing with, because you want to get paid. And if they're not rated with us, then they're not rated.
Friday on Sportsbet, a moose in New England. What a comeback by the Bears. More NFL preseason and MLB recap. Big game breakdown, 2 NFL games, and the big matchup with the Red Sox and the Tigers. And we try to go 4-1 this week with the play of the day. Sportsbet Friday with Paulie and Teddy.
Pistol Pete, I'm going to go over my picks since you're over there. I don't know what you're doing. You might get pulled out of the game. You keep this up. All right, I'm going Cardinals run line. This is from last night. Got them on the overnight -110. Going to pull the trigger on Washington with Rourke on the mound. Again, overnight line, money line -133. That's a ticket casher right there. Cubbies, money line -150 at Coors Field. Again, this is another one overnight. And to wrap it up, Texas with Hamels on the mound. Pistol Pete pulled out of this one, but I'm telling you, Brenner's sticking with it. Hamels on the mound. Run line +135, Pistol Pete.
Sounds good. There's only one that I forgot to mention. That's going to be
See, I knew that's why there's no such thing as this is the last one.
I just wrote it down here. I forgot to mention it. Boston on the second half -130. I think they'll have the edge after Fulmer.
I got to ask you this question, and I don't even know if you can answer it correctly. How many picks do you have?
I don't know, maybe 7 or 8, not that many, but I'm liking them. I'm liking them overall pretty. I'm liking them nicely. There's a couple of big balls plays that I'm not going to do, which is like the Yankees under the first 5. The Yankees over and the first 5 innings under in Washington, Atlanta. It's just 4. It's just a little bit low down, but all right.
I got a feeling you're going to go on a tear.
Might be so. All right, that just about does it, and we will be back when you're heading to the beach.
I'm heading to the beach in about 1 hour. Oh, by the way, there is no show tomorrow. We got to let these guys know. So I'm going to tweet out my picks for tomorrow. Pistol
good.
Pete, well, you promised me you're going to tweet yours out. All right, so viewers, tomorrow instead of the show, look for the tweets. I'm going to be sending mine out early from the beach. I'll send pictures and everything, but we're going to cash tickets, and I know we laugh and have fun, but guys, this is about investing. It's about making money because the bookie is paying for my trip.
And we will be back on Monday, right?
Absolutely.
If you like Captain American football, there's 50,000 dead presidents on the line in this year's Beat the Prick contest. In case you ain't fucking guessed, I'm the prick. Click on the link below for more info. I'm ready to stomp some ass. This is going to be my best performance yet. So join today. It's free, you fucking squares.